Hiya, it's Andrea. How are you all doing? I want to come on today and have a quick chat with you. Don't know if anybody's around, wants to join in and have a chat today about PMS. We've all been there, I think, haven't we, with PMS? I know I have myself. So much PMS symptoms, it was just unreal, and now I just felt so bloated, and then your boobs feel like you're going to drop off because they feel so heavy, and sometimes it can be really painful as well, can't they? You just can't touch them, they're so sensitive. I had all that as well. I was just, I can't touch my boobs at this time of the month. Or maybe you just want to go away and hide, so you just want to lock yourself in a room and under the duvet and just watch a girly movie all day or something like that and eat lots of chocolate. These are some of the things that you just may relate to yourself about PMS. I know I certainly did. Some of the days that I just wanted to I don't want to talk to anybody, you know, and I had to warn people at work. I was just saying, I'm sorry, it's my time of the month, so if I'm a bit off with you, then I apologise in advance, but just know that, you know, just let people know in advance how you're feeling. It can be quite frustrating. Or maybe having some bloating or insomnia, you can't sleep, you're feeling really anxious and moody and maybe angry. As well, you know, you just outbursts, you're just like growling at somebody and you don't really mean it. It's not great, is it? We've all been there, and I'd love to know what you're doing to cope with your PMS symptoms. What are you doing right now? How are you handling it? What are you eating? You know, lots of people have, like, they eat lots of different things, like really concoctions of foods. Similar to like when you're pregnant, you know, you're eating all these different foods because your hormones are making you eat lots of different combinations of foods. So I'd love to know, let me know what you're all doing to help with your PMS symptoms. But just know that your PMS symptoms, you don't have to put up with them. You know, I don't, like, I'm in menopause now, but for the last 10 odd years that I was still menstruating, still having a period, you know, I wasn't suffering anymore, because I wanted to get to grips with it, to get a handle on it and to cope with it all. So this is why I want to offer you a few tips today on how you can help with your PMS symptoms. So if anybody that doesn't know me, just watching me for the first time, I'm Andrea, I'm a nutritional therapist, and I love to help and support women who have got hormone imbalances, hormone dysregulation problems, so they can get healthy hormones again, so you can look good and feel good inside and out. Because there's nothing worse than suffering with a hormone dysregulation, because your hormones are supposed to make you happy and healthy. Your hormones control everything in your body. Yes, everything, not just your periods and not just your sex drive. So it's important that we take care of them and look at a few things. And if you know me, I like to work on 4 areas. I work on diet, exercise, your mindset, and your lifestyle, because all these 4 things play a role in the health of your hormones. So you should be able to have a period every month with little discomfort, because you're probably having maybe heavy periods. You may be having a little pain as well with your periods, because I did myself. My periods were so heavy and so painful that I had to take a day off work every month. I just couldn't stand up. It was that bad. And back then I didn't realise just how bad my hormone imbalance was. And my diet, the way I was living my life, my mindset and everything wasn't helping with my PMS symptoms at all. And it was just so debilitating and awful. And to the point where sometimes I was just throwing up all the time. It was just horrendous. You don't have to cope with all these symptoms. And emotional outbursts, you know, I spoke to some women and they were throwing things in the house. They got so angry, and so this isn't good, is it? So yeah, let me know how you're coping with your PMS symptoms, and I just want to go through a few things that can help you out here. So diet. You start with diet first. So you're looking at your symptoms and what you're having, and if you're eating unhealthy foods, you know, the unhealthy carbs, the pastas or the breads, and then lots of chocolate as well, biscuits, cakes, You know, you just want to look at it and just eat it all. So if you prepare in advance some healthy snacks that can contain chocolate, you know, the dark chocolate, because the dark chocolate is where that contains magnesium. It is a good food. You know, it's classed as a superfood, is chocolate, the dark chocolate, because you're getting all the benefits of the cacao, the cocoa bean, without all the excess milk and all the sugar that's put into milk chocolate. So if you're going dark, go as dark as you can. I like that 85% dark chocolate. You can melt that down and you can make healthy snacks with it. You can mix it with some dates, some nuts and some seeds. You can put some flavorings in there, some cinnamon. I like to put apple in, or some grated carrot in there. I've got lots of different recipes, so let me know if you want a recipe for an energy ball that you can make that's really healthy. And you can buy lots of different healthy snacks now. There's more and more healthy snacks in the shops that you can buy if you don't want to make them yourself. But I love to make them myself because I know I've made them, I know what's gone in it, and I make it with love. And yeah, so it just takes a little bit of effort, but you can do it. You can get prepared. So my next tip is, if you're suffering with insomnia, try and get to grips with why you might be suffering with that. Are you too stressed out? Are you not getting to bed on time? Are you eating too close to bedtime? It's causing a lot of discomfort. Are you on your laptop? You know, blue light can really, really affect your downtime at night. Have you got a sleep ritual? Do you prepare for sleep on a night? You know, like 9 o'clock, switch everything off, put the lights down low. I know when it's, you can't do that when it's in the summertime, when it's still light at 9 o'clock. But you can get ready for bed, start to relax, maybe have a nice bath, read a book, do something that you know is going to get you ready for sleep. So sometimes if you're having insomnia, just look at your day. What have you done in that day? Something stressed you out, something happened, to try and identify why you can't sleep. You can get Flux now. It's called Flux, F-L-U-X, that you can download for your computers and your laptops, and that will change the screen. It dulls the blue light in the evening. You can buy glasses as well, orange tinted glasses, as we can do that. Also, around the time of your period, you up your magnesium levels. Magnesium is excellent to cope with stress, to help you to relax. So a lot of people are so deficient in magnesium. So the week before your period, I would definitely add in a bit more magnesium into your diet, like say the dark chocolate. And then if you want to like to supplement with magnesium, I wrote a magnesium book all about the different types of magnesium, because there's so many different types. A lot of people don't realize just how many there are. But I do like the magnesium oil. I like to make it myself. I get magnesium chloride flakes, and I dissolve them in some warm water, and then I spray it onto my skin. And it does make a bit of a salty residue, and it can be a bit tingly the first time you do it, but you do get used to it, and you can wash it off after half an hour. I like to spray it under my feet on a night, and it helps to relax and get to sleep. Oh, you can have an Epsom salt bath as well, that helps. But yeah, think about getting some extra magnesium in. That will really help before your period starts. And then to help you relax as well, I like lavender essential oil. It's quite well known, isn't it, lavender? But I love the lavender essential oil. Put it in my diffuser at night, and then just breathe that in, and that can help relax you as well on a night. If you're suffering with any bloating around this time, fennel tea, fennel and cumin is really excellent, and you can buy that in the shops, fennel tea. And you can add some honey to it if you don't like the taste of it. Add some more flavourings to it. That could really help with your digestion around this time of the month when you're a bit more sensitive. But you want to try and track your symptoms and try and identify how you can get them under control around your diet, your lifestyle, and your stress levels as well. And taking better care of yourself around this time. You know, being a little bit more, don't like be rushing around, try it the week before your period, you want to relax a bit more, not doing like lots of high intensity trainings, doing some walking, doing some yoga, paying attention to really relax. That's going to really help you there. And then look at some emotional causes. You know, you've got some emotional upset in your life. Are you making enough time for yourself? Are you too busy? It's all about working about self-care as well. Because you matter too. You need to give yourself some more self-care, more time out if you're not giving yourself enough of that. And you need to have a balanced relationship with yourself and not be too critical of yourself. A lot of women can put a lot of pressure on themselves, be too critical of themselves, have too much of a busy lifestyle, not be able to say no to some things when they're too busy. So this can all have a massive effect on your stress levels. And also on your self-esteem. You know, if you're burned out, if you're not feeling great, it's going to really affect you then. So let me know in the comments below how you're coping with these PMS symptoms. And I just wanted to let you know that I've opened up now my hormone reset for the next month, for the month of August. But you need to be quick because I'm only accepting so many women, because I can only help so many women at a time in that month. So if you want to get on board, then book quickly so the spaces don't get taken up for this next round. So my hormone reset is based around all those 4 areas that I've just talked about. Helps you get really clear on why you're having lots of hormone symptoms. Like you say, you don't have to suffer with them. A lot of women are just suffering and thinking it's normal just to suffer and cope. But you really need to get out of your own way here. You can't just like say, I'm going to take supplements, you're going to have hormone replacement, because it's not going to work. It's not getting to the root cause of what's going on in your body in the first place. You know, you might have some gut issues that you don't know about, some adrenal gland problems, your thyroid might not be working properly, you might have estrogen dominance and that you're not really aware of. And, you know, my hormone reset will help you to dig deep and to find out why you're having your symptoms. Because I've been all through this all myself. This is why I put this reset together to really help and support women to get to grips with and getting the mindset around changes. Because I know making some changes in your diet, the way that you live in your life, it can be a bit, I'm not saying scary, but you know, you might feel like, oh, I can't make these changes, I just can't do it, it's going to be too much effort. So it's getting your head around it. You know, am I going to put up with my symptoms, or am I going to get to the bottom of them, am I going to sort them out? Because if you don't do that, it can really, over the years, as you're getting older, it can escalate into something more serious, something that's going to take a lot longer to get sorted out. So the sooner you get it to grips with it and get help for that, then the sooner that you will get it, you will feel better. And you can have your periods and go, okay, I've got my period tomorrow, and not have debilitating symptoms, not have lots of heavy bleeding or extreme pain. So you just need to get out of your own way and make a decision and go, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to sort this out. Whether you get me to help you out or somebody else that you follow to help and guide you. But you do need that help and support. You can't do this on your own. I mean, you can Google all your symptoms, there's loads of information on Google. But you need to be careful there. And, you know, why not get someone to help and support you that's been through everything, that's done all the work, that's put all of this course together, giving you the tools to help you to get everything under control. There's over 100 meal plans to choose from in my Hormone Reset. So there's a meal plan for everybody. And I explain how for every single woman that I have on the Hormone Reset, I spend an hour on the phone or on Skype or something like that to explain what your health issues are, what your problems are right now. Then I guide you on what you can do, what foods to eat, and how to work around it. And the foods are they're not complicated. It's just very easy, healthy foods to prepare, and just takes a little bit of effort. But you know, I've done that. I've got my head around it. And I want to help and support you to do the same, you know, making small changes, not just rushing into things, because sometimes you just can't you can't rush change. It takes a bit of time. So I can help and support you do that. So I'm going to put the link below where you can sign up for the month of August. So thanks for watching today. So let me know about your PMS symptoms, and I'll see you again soon. So take care now. See you later.